Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
It's already 7:31, and I will welcome to everyone. And I will give to our moderator tonight, Brother Nabil. Are you ready, Brother Nabil?
Yes, Mister.
Please, Brother Nabil.
Yeah, wait, I will open my cam. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our meeting tonight. My name is Nabil. I will be a moderator for today. Before start, I will share the rundown first. At first, we have opening at 7:30 Indonesia time. Then, we have the presentation. After that, we have the Q&A session. Where the Q&A, we have the breakout room times. There are 2 breakout room times. After that, taking photo and choosing a new moderator and presenter. Before our presentation start, I will share the presenter CV. Wait. Sini. His name was Mr. Denis Andreas, but you can call him Mr. Doraemon or Mr. Dennis. He went to USA in 2005 as an exchange student for a year. He graduated from Bogor Agricultural University in 2013. He worked in IF Taman Yasmin, Bogor for 4 years and leader English since April 2017. He met and enjoys sharing, learning, and helping others. Okay. Following the rundown and without saying much, I just invite Mr. Dennis to present. For Mr. Dennis, place and time are welcome.
Gracias, El Señor. Thank you very much, Brother Nabil, for sharing my CV. Thank you very much for all participants who have just joined our session tonight. So let me present my presentation tonight. So the title of tonight's presentation is Being a Polyglot from Scratch or from zero using a Duolingo app, which is the study case. I learn English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and also Japanese. So our agenda tonight, I'm gonna introduce my name, and I'm gonna tell you why do I learn the languages. And then I would like to introduce you about the Duolingo app. And we're gonna learn a language from scratch tonight, which is the Spanish, because that's the language that I'm currently learning from zero. So we're gonna learn the vocabulary in Spanish, listening in Spanish, reading in Spanish, writing in Spanish, and recording voice in Spanish. Then I'm gonna show you another source that I learned about Spanish from TikTok or YouTube, the one that I actually use that social media. And at the end, I want to promote a little bit about Leaders English. So hopefully the time is enough. So Brother Nabil, please remind me if it's already 8 or 5. I'm worried that I speak too much. So,
Okay, Mister.
Brother Nabil already introduced my name. Let me introduce who I am again. Me llamo Denis Andreas. Watashi wa Denis Andreas desu. Je m'appelle Denis. So, as Brother Nabil said previously, that my name is Denis Andreas. You can call my name as Mr. Doraemon or Mr. Denis. Actually, before 2005, my English was zero. I couldn't speak English at all. At that moment, well, not really at all, because it was in my teenager life. I probably understood some words such as computer, such as book, fan, and everything. But I couldn't really speak fast or understood whenever people spoke fastly. So it was in 2005, and now it's already 2023. Well, I actually learned and tried to improve my English. And that's why I also graduated from IPB. In IPB or IPB, I also joined the English community together with Brother Acep, which is in IAAS. At that moment, I still use my English. That's why after I finished from senior high school until IPB, my English was still well maintained. Even I worked as the English teacher in English First Taman Yasmin for 4 years at that moment. Then in 2017, I started my English course named Leaders English. I'm married. I think my wife is also here. Her name is Miss Elvira. Miss Elvira is here. I enjoy sharing, learning, and helping others. Because Miss Elvira is my wife, so sometimes people say that if the husband or the wife is an English teacher, so sometimes they cannot communicate well. But fortunately, I and my wife, we can communicate well. Even though I need to tell you also that whenever I, let's say, have a private class with my wife, we always have conflict. Probably it's because, not really conflict, it's probably arguing. I don't know why. Family, it's very difficult to teach compared to others. Probably my wife also experienced it. That's why I invite my wife to join the speaking practice group or join my class. What's my activities? So in the past, I used to teach little kids. That's why if you know my name is Doraemon Denis, because if you probably see my face, my body, you might be scared of me because I am more look like giant rather than Doraemon. That is why I always bring my Doraemon doll to teach kids. But currently, I am also teaching online and offline. Previously, I was teaching in Sofia. I think Miss SC, one of the employee, also is here, and I also still teach in Abe Home. Abe Home is the school, homeschooling school. Some of the students or the alumni are here, such as Haura. I don't know if Altamis is here or not. So
Yes, Altamis is here, Mister.
Oh, Altamis is there. Okay, the brother already confirms about that. Yeah, but this one is the senior high school one, and this is the speaking practice group that I, Brother Acep, and all other members already running this community for more than 2 years freely, no money at all. One of the reason why I actually want to learn another language in this case is I learn more about Spanish because I am a Muslim, and in the Al-Baqarah ayah 31, even Prophet Adam learned from something that he doesn't know. I actually want to experience again with a language that I knew nothing. So that is why. Why do I choose Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, and Arabic? To be honest, I am focusing much on Spanish and Portuguese. Why? Because in my opinion, they are quite similar to Indonesian. For example, if you know, I just want to ask you, does anybody know what is this? The sounds like Indonesian word, sapatos. Anybody know what is this?
Sepatu.
Sepatu. There you go.
Okay.
So, and then if anybody know what is this? I believe everyone knows this.
Gratis.
Gratis. It means free in Indonesian, right?
Itu super hal yang disuka oleh orang Indonesia.
Yes, yes. So that's why one of the reason why I learned Spanish, because it's similar. It's phonetic language. Unlike French, I have difficulties to learn French because some words are not pronounced as it is written. For example, does anybody know? This is actually English. This one. Anybody knows how to pronounce this?
Reservoir.
Reservoir.
Someone pronounce well. It's not reservoir, but it's reservoir. Reservoir. Yeah. So it's not like what it is written, which is quite difficult. Yes, one of the reasons why I also learned French, because it is similar to Spanish. And that's why I also learned Portuguese. Portuguese is actually also much similar like Spanish, because it's a, does anybody know how to pronounce this, and anybody knows what is this?
Ciao.
Ciao, what does it mean?
Hello.
Bye.
I don't know,
Actually.
but I see this.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao is in Portuguese, and if it's in Italian, they Italian or Spanish, this is how they write it. Ciao.
Oh yeah,
It means
like in the
bye.
movie.
Like in the movie. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So Spanish, Portuguese, Spanish. I haven't learned about Italian. I haven't learned because I want to learn seriously. So I want to spend my time to. I hope that I just wish in the future my students are not only Indonesians, but I can meet students from Spanish, from Portuguese, or from any other countries. If I speak with Indonesian, of course I understood Indonesian. But if I speak with people from Spanish or Portuguese or any others, I also get inspired by TikTokers. I forgot his name, but he is Chinese. I forgot his name. He can speak like 7 languages. And he said that he learns 3 years just using the apps. But of course, this is what I want to go next. I use the Duolingo. Duolingo is not something always fun. It can be fun for a few days. Yeah, for a few days, I must tell you. You can also learn English from this. This is the dashboard of Duolingo. Yeah. And then you can choose languages. So as you can see, the one that I am focusing right now is actually Spanish. Oh, I thought that my French is not that progressing, but it seems that my French is also progressing. But I just see why I do not learn Japanese and Arabic more, because this is what I feel. I feel from scratch. So when I learn about Spanish, French, and Portuguese in the same time, sometimes I confuse with the languages. It reminds me actually when I was in US in 2005. So when I was in US, as I told you that my English was also from scratch. I couldn't speak like now. I was using lots of Tarzan language, I would say so. But when I was there, my family is from Colombia, and my mom is from Colombia, and my father is American, and they both went to Japan. So sometimes my mom said the words such as agua, agua. Does anybody knows what's agua mean?
Aqua, air.
There you go. It's water, agua. Or this is a bit difficult. Pollo, pollo. Anybody knows what pollo means?
Huh?
Pollo. It's difficult if you know. It's
Pollo.
actually chicken. Pollo is chicken. So yeah, it's different. So this is
like Poco.
yeah. Poco means a little bit, right? So pollo this is how it is written. Pollo. It's not polo. So they put double L in Spanish as y, pollo. Yeah. Okay. So that's the reason. At that moment, I listened some words in Spanish, and when I was studying in US, I took basic French. So when my teacher told me, écoutez, écoutez, I was like, écoutez? What is écoutez? If you are in my age, probably you know a group band named écoutez. Écoutez means listen to me, listen to me. So écoutez, écoutez. That's when I was in US. So actually, I learn Duolingo right now to recall my memory. I'm actually a lazy boy, so I never write any words. I just like to experiment things. So that's why in Duolingo, you can learn languages. Even my wife right now also use English for Duolingo. One thing that I like from Duolingo, it has daily challenge. So it seems that I compete each other. And it also has daily quest update. So it seems that I am competing by myself. And Alhamdulillah now, I am still istiqomah for 48 days. So I've been learning Spanish and Portuguese for 48 days. But no, Portuguese probably not 48. Spanish is 48. Portuguese probably just about Portuguese and French, probably half of them. I think so. So because sometimes it's also boring, like when I want to learn, because there is no target for this. I don't learn for tests, no. I just want to learn from scratch. And then I also like the league leader sports. So as you can see, I was actually in the second rank. I was defeated by Charisma. At that moment, I used to be number 1. But Charisma, it seems that at the end of this league, she beat me up. So I became the second. So it made me competitive for this without having any, this is only virtual friends. So, and like I told you, this is my 48 days to use Duolingo consistently. So, and anytime you do the practice, you will always get the results. And I don't care about perfection. Sometimes I got 80%, sometimes I got 60%, sometimes I got 100%. Because what I believe, learning something is not instant. Everything. Last week, we talked about mathematics. This week, we learn about languages. Are they something easy? No. Everyone has its own, how do I say, its own uniqueness. You just need to only defeat yourself. You don't need to defeat others unless if you are fighting on the ring, in my opinion. So, yeah, you're right. The hardest part is being alone. Nothing feels like push you. That's why the one that put me still do like today. I didn't touch Duolingo. I only touched Duolingo for 10 minutes. But previously, I used to spend like 3 until 4 hours in front of my laptop just to enjoy the Duolingo. So, yeah, this is what I spent for this week, 9 hours and 35 minutes. And last week, I spent 8 hours, 42 minutes. Again, nobody asked me. It's just because I want to. I also never, I was not inspired by, I was inspired probably from the TikTokers that I told you before, but it doesn't mean that I want to be like him. I just want to improve myself. And now let's learn Spanish together. Okay. But the first we will learn from vocabulary. Okay. Duolingo, the good thing is they give picture and they give the audio. Later on, we will have the audio. So does anybody know how to say this? You can just turn on your microphone. Anybody?
Maybe.
Please, please.
Ini ya, apa ya?
And how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it?
Manzana.
Really close. La manzana. Manzana. So they say Z as sa. Manzana. But yeah, if you say manzana,
Z in Spanish
yeah.
is S.
Yes, that's true, Kaisan. That's why they
Okay.
say manzana rather
La
than
manzana.
manzana.
La manzana.
La manzana. And then this is the goal. This is the
Oh.
question. If there
I
is,
think the Nina one is not correctly.
yeah, it is correct, but we pronounce it because it has this.
Yeah, I know. The pronounce one different.
Yeah, we pronounce it as niña.
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 Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's like senorita. It's
Señorita. There you go.
senorita, yes.
It's not senorita. It's señorita. Yeah. So they say nya here, señorita. It reminds me of Camila Cabello's song, Señorita. No, just kidding. All right. And then that's about the vocabulary. This is the one slide about vocabulary. This one. If you can listen, yeah, you can type it down in the chat box. What do you hear? Yeah?
I see.
Okay, listen for this. I will play the audio, yeah? Okay, here's the audio.
Entiendo.
What do you hear? Let me play again, yeah?
Entiendo.
If you want to speak up, you can. Anybody knows? What is the best word for this? One more time.
I think this one.
Which one?
Enciendo.
Yeah.
Entiendo.
Yes, that's true. Entiendo.
Entiendo.
Hola, si yo entiendo francés. Entiendo actually means understand. Hi, I understand French. ¿Necesitas ayuda? Do you need help? But to be honest, the way that I learn language now from Duolingo is different than I learn English. When I learn English, I didn't translate words. So I just went to US and everyone spoke English and suddenly I could speak English. But here, because nobody speaks Spanish, nobody. Like what you said that you have no friends. So I study painfully, to be honest. Because why I say painfully? Because I need to translate. And sometimes my score is not that good. But I said, who cares about the score? I just want to be better and better. Okay, this is the another listening. Okay, if you guys can guess number one. Yeah, number one. Again, you can type it down. Please type it down in the chat box. Yeah, here's the audio.
Cena.
I play one more time.
Cena.
Cena. Can you guess what does it mean? I know it's difficult. Cena. Okay. Clean. Let's see, check. Is it clean?
Cena.
Unfortunately, no. Cena means dinner. La cena means dinner. That's why when we... Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Number two.
Almuerzo.
Almuerzo. Because this is actually... I am on the third unit now in Spanish. So it's quite difficult. Almuerzo. Almuerzo means...
Almuerzo.
Lunch. So cena, la cena is dinner. La almuerzo means lunch. And then...
I can't believe I'm right.
Limpio.
Limpia. Anybody knows? You can just type it down. Limpia. What is limpia? Limpia. Okay. No, actually, I want to say limpia. Yeah. Limpia. That's true. Let's check, yeah. What's limpia actually means?
Limpio.
To clean. So, yo limpio mi casa. I clean my house. And then, last?
Conocer.
Conocer. Yo conocer mi amigos. Yo conocer mi chicas y mis chicos. Conocer means, sorry, yo conozco, not conocer. It
To meet.
means to meet. Yeah. Yeah, that's the listening part. You can learn this for English. So it doesn't need to be, but if you like another language, why not? The most important part is being istiqomah. It's the hardest part.
Discipline.
Discipline by yourself. Nobody asks you to do. So if you say, I want to be good in English, but you only study for 1 minute every day, then how can you speak English? And around you all, they don't speak your language. So it's going to be impossible, in my opinion. Yeah. So same like if my wife is Sundanese, and if I don't practice Sundanese, then it's going to be 0, you know. This is difficult. If you guys know, it's going to be good. I will play
Oh
the
gosh.
faster one, and I will play this turtle is slowly one. I'll try it, yeah? Okay, I still have 5 more minutes.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes.
Empiezo trabaja lunes. You can type it down. Let me repeat again.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes.
Oh, empiezo mi trabajo el lunes. Let's check this one.
I'm done.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes.
I'll play one more time with the slower one.
Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes.
So Dennis, I'm done.
Okay, let's check, yeah? Yeah. Really close, Brother Matt. Really close.
Yay.
Actually, Miss Dita is correct. Empiezo mi trabajo el lunes. I actually forget what empiezo means. I forget. Mi trabajo means my job. El lunes means Monday. So blah, 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 my job on Monday. I don't know what empiezo. I forgot.
Empiezo.
So, I do not tell the answer yet. Yeah, but the correct answer is empiezo mi trabajo el lunes. And this is about reading. Does anybody? Ya, saya memulai pekerjaan saya hari Senin. Empiezo to start. Thank you, Brother Nabil. Very nice. To begin, to start. Does anybody want to try to read?
God.
Brother Matt, go ahead, Brother Matt.
But I not.
It's okay.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
wrong, you will not get. I mean, like if you right, you don't get anything. If you
I
wrong,
thought
it's okay.
some funny stuff, but I don't know if we got over it.
After Brother Matt, I give chance to Miss Haning. Go ahead, Brother Matt.
I read it all.
Yeah, read it all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Quackera Hasserhoy. I think.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Ini tarea muy difícil o ir a la playa.
A la playa.
Y pasar tiempo con mis amigos. Voy a la playa.
Okay. Gracias, el señor. Miss Henning, please, you may try from beginning, Miss Henning. Try it, it's okay.
¿Qué quiero hacer hoy? Una tarea muy difícil o ir a la playa.
Continue.
Playa. Pasar tiempo con mis amigos. Voy a la playa.
Okay. Good, really close.
I guess Miss
So,
Haning was right.
yeah. So this one, the good thing in Duolingo, they have how the native speaker actually
Yes.
say. So it says,
¿Qué
que quiero hacer hoy. So the H
Hoy.
is silent. Que quiero hacer hoy. What do you want to do today? Una tarea muy difícil. Your homework is very difficult. Or ir a la playa y pasar tiempo con mis amigos. Or do you want to go to the beach with your amigos, with your friends? I don't really know pasar tiempo. I forget. I think tiempo is time, but I forget what pasar is. Boy, a la playa. Let's go to the beach. That's why if you actually watch football and people say, apa itu Bang Messi? Because Messi is from Messi speaks Catalan. Messi speaks Spanish. Sometimes Messi say vamos, vamos. Vamos actually means let's go, let's go. So, or come on, come on. So at this moment, the best answer for this is yeah, the good thing in Spanish is it has the translation for beginning. That's why I say that what do you want to do today? Do you want to do difficult homework, or do you want to go to the beach with, I don't know, pasar tiempo with my friend? Let's go to the beach. So the question is, what does the man want to do today? ¿Qué hace la persona hoy? So he wants to go to the beach. The best answer is pasa tiempo en la playa. So the best answer is number 1. That's about the reading.
Tiempo a la playa.
Yeah, pasa tiempo en la playa. Yeah. And this is, I'm actually now in this part of learning, which is writing. Sarah makes dinner for the family. Sarah hace la cena para la familia. Let's check ya. Sarah hace la cena para la familia. Is that true? Yeah, Sarah hace la cena para la familia. Sarah makes dinner, la cena, para la familia. And this is also the good thing in Duolingo. You can listen and you can speak. So for example, this is from Duolingo.
Yo entiendo francés.
Oh, sorry, that's my voice. That's my voice. This is from the Duolingo voice.
Yo entiendo francés.
Yo entiendo francés. You understand French. And this is my voice.
Yo entiendo francés.
You can also click speaking by yourself. So basically,
Yo entiendo.
And I also learn from mistakes, to be honest. I sometimes confuse, you know, as I told you, I am not a diligent boy. I do not write words. So I forget what is volvemos, yeah. I know a casa. A casa means the house.
Rumah.
Rumah, you right? Cuando means when, kapan. But volvemos, it's actually the plural of we are going. So when are we going back to the house? Let's check, yeah. Am I correct or not?
¿Cuándo volvemos a casa?
¿Cuándo volvemos a casa? When are we going back home? When are we going back home? Oh, 1 more minute, sorry. I also learned from this TikTok, places in Spanish. I don't know, can I play? Oh, I cannot. Yeah, wait. Just a moment. I need to share screen. Seems like.
Casa. ¿Qué? Banco. Aeropuerto. Supermercado.
Iglesias.
Iglesia.
Hospital.
Hospital.
So that's how I actually learn my new language, which is I do Spanish. And if you want to learn English, you can study with Leaders English, because I will open the business English class September 12th, I believe. Yeah, September 12th. This is more about if you want to speak more in English. I don't open Spanish class because I cannot teach yet. I am still a student up until now. Yo soy estudiante. And then I will also open the IELTS preparation class later. It's already 8:05. That's all for me. I will give it back to Brother Nabil. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
The presentation was end, and now we have the Q&A session. For who wants to ask, can use chat or raise hand. for question?
If you wanna ask, please ask. Because it means that if nobody asks, probably it's not fun. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Miss Ning was raised hand. Unmute your audio
Okay.
and ask the question.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nabil. I want to ask Mr. Dennis, how about the grammar in Spanish?
That's good, Miss Henning. Actually, currently I'm learning about simple present tense. So if I probably can show you a bit grammar that I learned from Duolingo. So Spanish has male
And female.
probably I will type it down in Microsoft Word. Yeah, it's too small in this one. Hang on. Let me show with the Microsoft Word. Okay, so and I make it bigger. So we'll okay. Yeah. So let's go by 30 lah. 40. Okay, let's say that Joe, it means I. Usted or two, which means you. Nosotros means they. Ellos or ellas, we male, we female. And then, yeah, yo, usted, nosotros,
Same
ellos
sentence.
and ellas. So, Spanish also similar to English. It starts from the verb. Let's say the verb to eat, which means comer. So, if the words comer put into yo, because it has O, so it says yo como. I eat. If I want to say, let's say the verb is, let's say, to yo como, yo, what else besides como, yeah? Okay, but it's a bit different. Me llamo is different. Hablar. Hablar. Hablar means to speak. What do you think, Miss Henning? If I want to say I speak, Joe what?
Joe hablo.
There you go. Joe hablo. But the H is silent. Joe hablo. Yeah. If usted, the word como change into come. Comes. Sorry, comes. I put S. Usted comes, tú comes. Usted is something something formal. Tú is not that formal. Nosotros comemos. Nosotros comemos. Okay. And the last, ellos or ellas comen. So, and it can be with the others. Comes, hablas, hablamos, hablan. The good thing in Duolingo, it drills you. So in the beginning, I actually confused about, if you learn later on, there is the difference between ser and estar. So what is ser and estar? This is to be in English. Sorry, to be in Spanish. But I'm still learning about this. Sometimes, so for example, I can say, yo soy estudiante. Yo soy, I forget this one. I'm sorry, I cannot teach you Spanish yet. Yo soy estudiante. No hablo español. So that's probably what I can tell you, Miss Henning. I'm so sorry. I cannot tell much about that yet.
Okay, but this is a grammar in Spanish, yeah.
That's grammar
So-
in Spanish. They also have simple past, but I haven't learned about simple past. They also have
Yeah.
They also have future, but I haven't learned about it yet. So,
It has like to be in
yes,
Spanish.
to be in Spanish, ser and estar, which sometimes make me confused. Oh, I know. I just remember now. Yo soy estudiante. Yo estoy cansado. I am student and I am tired. So, yeah, that's probably what I remember. Sorry, not really answering your question. Any more question?
Okay, thank you.
I'll give it back to Brother Nabil.
Okay, Mister. Okay, Miss Ikhlas, Australian, unmute your audio and ask the question. Please, Miss.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Brother Nabil and Mr. Denis for the time.
You're
Hello, I'm
welcome.
Ikhlas. Actually, this is my first time join this Zoom meeting.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Yes, and I want to ask simple questions. In the last exercise, I saw an upside down question mark in the
Yeah.
sentences, in the front of sentences. And is that question mark have a special meaning or it's just a question mark? Yeah, yes, that's right. Is that question mark have a special meaning or like no special?
That's a good question. But
thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Ikhlas. That's a very good question, but unfortunately, I don't know the answer. But as far as I know, anytime I found the question mark, Spanish people always have the question mark upside down, and at the end they have the question mark to be the original one again. I think it's similar like when I told you before, like this, when I say mañana, which means tomorrow, and it has this, or in this case, it has cuando. I believe it has the meaning. I believe, like you right, it has upside down and the original question mark, but I don't know. I don't know why. So I'm sorry again. I don't know to answer your question.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Denis. It's okay. We can learn together.
Thank you. If anyone knows, you can just tell me. I give it back to Brother Nabil.
Okay, Mister. Okay. Okay, Mr. Rhetoric was raised, unmute your audio and ask the question, Mister.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nabil. Thank you for the presentation, Mr. Denis. I want to ask question. It's related about motivation. I'm curious how you motivate yourself to learn Spanish because I know discipline is a hard thing and you do it alone. And maybe you do it with your virtual friend, but you still do it alone, right? In the real life. And then, yeah, how you motivate yourself? How you do it, or maybe what is your reason? Maybe the reason behind it, behind you learn this language, and then I just want to hear your story.
Thank you, Mr. Torik. To be honest with you, I'm frustrated. Why do I feel frustrated? Because I haven't got any scholarship up until now. I mean, like, I wish I can continue my study to overseas. But up until now, last time I went to US was in 2005. And now I don't know where to go. I still get stuck here. And I'm thinking that, but I have friends overseas. I have friend in England. I have friend in Vietnam. I have friend in US. But I'm just thinking that my biggest motivation that I hope that I can be polyglot. That's what I wish. But I'm still far from polyglot. Polyglot, sorry, not polyglot. Polyglot. Because I mean, like, to be honest, if you ask me about English, if you ask me about IELTS, I don't want to be arrogant, but I want to say I get bored. I get bored of them. And I want to know another new thing. And that's why I just feel that learning languages are my patient. So even though it's boring, I must say it's boring, and it's tiring to translate. It's to be honest with you, I know right now the feeling of people who cannot speak English or people who learn English. Like they always say like this, I cannot speak English. I also cannot speak Spanish right now because I don't have the confidence. What I have right now, only the words. And I only study for 48 days. And I don't have anybody around me. It's similar like when people learn English, but no one speaks English. So the one that can motivate himself or herself is only himself. So that's actually my biggest motivation, Brother Torik. I just wish that someday, if I go to Mexico, if I go to Spain, if I go to anywhere, if I could go there, I could speak with them with their languages. If I can go to Thailand, I would say Swadikap with them. But again, learning languages needs step by step. That's why I want to know my students' feelings when they want to learn English from zero. That's probably what I can say. Do I answer your question?
Yes, a wonderful story, Mr. Dennis. Thank you.
You're welcome, Brother Torik.
New question? If there are no, I will go to Mr. Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah, no question, yeah.
No more questions.
Okay. Q&A time was done. Now we have the breakout room season. For this season, I invite Mr. Dennis to take over. For Mr. Dennis, time and place are welcome.
Thank you, Brother Nabil. Okay, so for new participants who have just joined the session, actually after this, we are going to the breakout room. What are you gonna do in the breakout room? You are going to talk with your partner. Your partner, you can talk about anything. It doesn't need to be talking about Spanish. You can talk anything. Okay, and you will have 15 minutes to talk with your friends. Before I put you all into breakout rooms, if you can turn on your camera, you may please turn on your camera. Okay, we are going to take a group picture first before I put you all into breakout room. Artemis, I still feel scared of your mask, but it's okay. Aura, do you have the mask also or no? Just kidding. I thought Aura also has. Okay, oh, the mask is really terrifying. Let me take a picture together, yeah. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, this is the first slide. We have 2 slides actually. Okay, the second slide is 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All right. Now we are going to put you all into the breakout rooms. It's okay, Mr. Acep, no worries. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, if you want to leave, you may, but if you want to practice your speaking, this is the time. Okay, so I have 25. Let's go by 15 rooms. Okay. Okay. In room 1, there will be Miss Cecile and Miss Sri. In room 2, there will be I think Miss Ina with Miss Zizi. Room 3, Haura and Kaifa. Room 4, Brother Kaisan with Mr. Sugianto. Room 5, Miss Ai with Mr. Hamza. Room 6, there will be Miss Ikhlas and Miss Mami Malona. Room 8, there will be Mr. Fahmi and Miss SJ. Room 9, Miss Kia and Mr. Maad. Room 10, Miss Gabrina and Miss Elita. And room 10, Miss Henning with Miss Nata, and Mr. Torik Ramadan will speak with me, seems like. So you will speak for 15 minutes in the breakout room, 1 minute extra to come back to the closing room. And it starts from now. Hello, brother. Long time never talk to you.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I believe that it's when we are in the real meeting, right? When
I think
I
so,
go
in the
to
offline
Google.
one, yeah?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I don't know.
It's a long time, that's true.
Mm.
So what's your activity now?
I am a worker. I am how do not I don't know, a blue collar, a white collar. I think it's white collar worker. So I am a software engineer right now in some of bank, yeah, in Tangerang Selatan.
What bank?
It's it's not kind of, how do I call it? It's not a famous bank. It's just a so-so bank, I believe. It's OCBC and ESP. Do
Oh,
you know?
no, of course it's famous OCBC.
I don't believe it's famous because I believe that it just so. I mean, compared to the other bank,
it's
maybe
like what CIMB, right? OCBC,
yeah,
CIMB. I think it's
yeah,
the same level, isn't it?
yeah. It's in the same level. CMMB, Danamon, OCBC. It's in the same level. But if we compare it to BCA,
Yeah, it's
BCA,
far.
or
It's
maybe
far.
BNE, it's very far. I think
Yeah, I know.
the bank have their target market. So yeah, that's it.
What do you do as the software engineer, brother Tariq? I mean,
I type.
what
I
kind
just
of software? I mean,
bank software, especially. So the bank has a lot of software they need to do. They a lot of things, maybe like payment, or maybe credit application, or maybe debit application, and so on and so on. So a bank is like a startup, I believe.
a bank is like a startup. Oh, I just know that.
Yeah, it is actually it's bank is more digital right now than a startup itself, because almost everything is almost everything right now in
Digital.
finance is digital.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
you need to transfer something, it's digital. It's for me, it's very rare to how do I call it? To put my hand in the real money. I just use my handphone. It is
Yeah,
also
you're
same
right.
with you or not?
I do agree. I also put my money in GoPay or
Uh,
in the bank, ATM bank. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
true.
very
That's true.
rare for me to put my I hand real money is very rare actually. Yeah.
I
So
just want to ask, talking about your bank, because last time when I wanted to open the bank account in BSE, you know BSE, right?
yeah, I know the
Syariah Indonesia.
yeah.
And then the problem was it's so complicated to open the yayasan account. It's like I was doing the exam. I was doing paperwork so many. While when I wanted to open bank account, but not for yayasan actually, for myself in Genius, it's such an easy one. I can just using video call.
Yeah.
Also.
It's very easy. I also have some experience with Genius. I just open it like maybe 10 minutes, and then my bank account open.
It's active, right?
Yeah, it's active.
And the good thing, Genius can be connected to PayPal. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's the good thing, because you can pay something in I mean, how do I call it? Foreign payment.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. But what you say, BNE. When I want to open BNE, the paperwork so many, Tori. I hate it. I mean, like it's already digital. Why? While you know pinjol,
Yes.
like a loan, like online loan, it's so easy. You just need to give the sign. I just think sometimes why when people want to save their money, it is much more complicated. But if someone wants to borrow money, it's so easy.
Yeah, because it's easy to get more money if you give credit to the others. because the thing that you don't know is they don't take it free. They don't give you money free.
Yeah.
They get your data. That's the harsh thing about it. And if they get your data, you don't have any privacy.
That's why I think nobody has privacy unless you don't have the bank account, you don't have the social media, right?
Yeah, and then that's why there is a lot of digital bank right now, like Hana Bank or Line Bank, and then go Jago, Bank
Oh,
Jago.
Jago. I've never tried Jago. Have you tried?
Actually, I accidentally try it
Okay.
because I save my money in Bibit.
No, Bibit. Yeah.
Yeah, I save I use Reksadana as my to collect my money. I just save my money in there,
Invest.
and I want to use obligation.
Uh-huh.
I want to use obligation, and I need to make Jago Bank and some kind of and then one kind of application. I forget the name of the application. So yeah, I accidentally apply Jago Bank, but I
Oh,
never
and
open it.
how you haven't opened it yet? You haven't
No,
used it?
it just if you need to get if you buy an obligation, you need to have Jago Bank.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's just the account. I just open the account, but
You-
I don't give the money in there. And I think, but I get the money maybe because of the interest. I don't know.
Oh,
That
and
is
you talk about Bibit. I also, how long have you used that Bibit, Tariq?
Since I was graduated from university.
Which is about how long?
Yeah, I
2
think
years?
it's 3 years.
Okay.
And I think
why do you choose Bibit investment rather than saving money?
it's the safest way to save the money.
The safest way? Are you sure with that?
There is a lot of thing to consider. Maybe people consideration is different, but for me, then to bank, I don't get any more money. I mean, I don't get the interest. Because in Reksadana, there how do I call it? I forget the Reksadana. What is Reksadana in English?
I'm not really sure in English.
Liquidity or something.
Liquidity?
No, not liquidity. I
No?
forget.
I have no idea either.
Let me check it. Reksadana.
Reksadana in
English. Mutual funds. So in mutual fund, you get not interest. It's also interest, but there also the term of Sharia if you want to be safe. So in Reksadana, the money is better. The interest is better than bank. If you save your bank, you only get bank interest, which is 5 or 3% or 2%, and then you get your money will be cut by administrative thing. But if you use Reksadana, the interest is more higher, and then it's easy to take the money. It's easy to take the money. Then you use it in saham or saham swap. I forget.
So Reksadana and saham is different. What's the difference? I don't really know.
Saham. Let me find saham first. I forget the English
Sure.
term. Saham. Oh, stock. So
Okay, the stock. Yes.
I run the money. How do I call it? Money finance education. From Felicia Chiasca. If you search it in YouTube.
Who? Say it again. Can you type it down the name?
Felicia Chiasca. Felicia.
Felicia.
Yeah, Felicia.
Okay.
The earlier video is really good because she is neutral, but in the recent videos, it's not really that good. I mean, the quality content is down.
Felicia Putri?
Felicia Putri Chiasca.
This one, Chiasca.
Yeah.
Is she a fan of Kaiser? If you see.
Not really. No, it's Felicia Tisu. It's Felicia Chiasca. The bottom one. If you see Felicia Putri Chiasca, she is GFA.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know her. I mean, I see her in TikTok or YouTube.
Yeah, she has a long story. I mean, she come from basic from President University. And then she become insurance or something, I forget. And then she become a content writer about finance education.
Ah,
For the first video, our video is very good. I
uh-huh.
believe if you find the video, it is easy to understand how to manage your money about emergency money, and
Oh,
then investment
mhm.
and saving and so on. That's why I know from her how to save my money in my own way.
May
That's
I
why
know?
Huh?
May I know how much money the first time you invest in Bibit?
1,000 rupiah. Oh no,
1,000? 1 million maybe?
1 million rupiah.
1 million rupiah. And the interest is how much, if I may just ask?
It depends on what you
Okay.
choose. In mutual fund there is 3 type.
Okay.
Stock type, and then money, and
Mhm.
then I forget the last thing. Maybe
Mm.
obligation or something. So
Mhm.
there we have the thing you need to know in mutual fund. It also almost same like stock,
Mm.
but
Mhm.
people handle the money. So other
Mhm.
people handle the money. And if you choose money, like
Mhm.
mutual fund for money, your
Mhm.
money is always come up. But the
Mm.
interest is so low, but it's better than the bank.
It's better than the bank, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I
And
see.
then there was a Sharia option, and bank
Oh, there's
also
also Sharia
option.
option.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just a product market and even I still skeptic is the Sharia or not Sharia is also same because it's still
Not 100% Sharia.
yeah, it's not me to judge, but yeah,
Yeah. I'm
but
just wondering, Tori, I think last 3 years or 2 years that you studied IELTS with me.
yes,
See?
yes.
And you said that you already got your IELTS.
Yeah, I already got my IF, but
What
I
happened
changed
then
my
next?
plan.
You what?
I changed my plan.
What happened? Why, if I may ask?
So when the first time I don't get from LPDP, I
Oh,
believe that
you got failed in a PDP.
I felt in PDP. I
Oh.
think that I need to have safest plan,
Yeah.
and then that's why I apply to
Ah,
many
companies.
opening,
Ah,
and then I get in the bank, and
ah.
and I think it's the safest way. But unfortunately, I get trapped in here in 2 years. So if I want to go out,
Uh-huh.
I need to pay
Penalty.
penalty.
Oh,
So
how much?
7 million rupiah,
Oh,
75 million rupiah.
75. So you joined the management trainee then?
Not management training, like maybe it's for IT, management for IT.
Wow.
The salary actually is good, and also it's
Yeah,
better.
of course.
And then I think it's the safest way because
Yeah.
even though I don't get any scholarship, I still have a job at least.
That's why when you ask me why do I learn Spanish, and I said that I was frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I have my English course, but there was a moment that I didn't have any students, and then I don't have any permanent job, Mr. Torik. So I've been doing this for 5 years, you know, and that's why learning languages is the time for me to scale up myself.
Yeah, that's the biggest investment for than anything actually, Mr. Dennis.
Yeah, probably.
Investment from yourself is the biggest. Then investment from to mutual fund, stock market is high risk and any other thing. But investment to yourself, study, and also I'm also study. That's why I always join this group because I don't want to lose my skill in English.
Yeah.
A lot for speaking, I believe.
Yeah, that's actually true though. That's why that's why I said that I want to learn another language because for me, if I speak English all the time, I don't do anything, you know. So, and but now I actually I become one of the teacher in one school, but it's still like it's not my I still have my business. So like you haven't got married. Sorry to ask this.
Yes, I haven't get married.
When you have your family, then you need to think more.
Yeah,
The good
that's
thing you
what.
already have the good job right now. Don't let it go. You know? So if
But
I never been
huh?
fired by EF, probably I will never leave EF.
Oh,
But
I
it's
see.
yeah.
But
But
yeah, okay, Mr. Dennis, the time is already up. I
thank you
think.
very
Thank
much
you for
talking to you,
today's
Mr. Tariq.
conversation.
All right, have a great time. Welcome back, everyone. I'm so sorry if previously I put you in and out because I saw some people in and out because of the internet connection, I believe. And yeah, as we wait for the others.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Brother Matt. Okay, we are waiting for some others. I don't get what you mean, Brother Nabil. Can you text me directly?
I'm not talking, Mister, with Miss Ai. I'm not talking anything.
Why? The person didn't talk to you?
Yeah.
He said he didn't talk.
Yeah, that's why I'd like to say sorry if you got the partner that, because previously the partner in and out, in and out. So let's go to the next session, yeah. Hopefully you get the better partner. Hopefully.
Really sorry, Mr. Dennis.
What
I'm the
happened, Miss
one.
Anita?
I think
Sorry,
my
Mr. Dennis.
connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay. Hi,
Sorry.
Miss Aisha. Yeah, that's why it's okay. It's, I also need to apologize if I need to put you in, put you out, because I don't remember, to be honest, which where were you?
Sorry, I just joined.
It's
I'll
okay.
just be able to join now. Can I join for the second round of break?
Absolutely, you may. I'm gonna put you in the second breakout room, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
all right.
recreate. Yes, Miss Sri, any question? What happened because you raised your hand?
No. Actually, there is free time to talk everything.
Yes.
Actually, I want to ask you about something. Thank you, Miss Dennis, for the time.
Yeah.
So because I'm joined late in this in this Zoom link, so sorry.
Yeah.
So in your flyer is written by that being polyglot blah 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 blah, and then like there's Portuguese, Spanish, French, French and Japanese.
Yes.
And then your name is written by Doraemon Denis Andreas. Doraemon is symbol of Japanese, right? So
Yes.
can you speak Japanese, Miss Denis?
I'm gonna talk to you in the breakout room, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Sri with Mr. Dennis.
I'm gonna talk to you right after this in the breakout room. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Denis. Thank
Sure.
you.
Okay, I will recreate the room. Please tell me if you already with this person. Yeah, just a moment. Miss, wait, yeah. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. In room 2, there will be Miss I and Miss Haura. In room 3, there will be Mr. Fahmi and Mr. Sugianto. In room 4, there will be Miss Haning, Mr. Maad, and Miss Nabil. Room 5, there will be Miss Cecile and Miss Mami Malona. In room 7, there will be Mr. Torik and Mr. Kaifa. Oh, sorry. Let me put. Wait, yeah, I confused. Room 6, because people just in and out. Hang on. Okay. You know what? Let me open the breakout room. Yeah. If you are together with the same person, you can text me. I open all rooms for 15 minutes. Begins.
Thanks from what?
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, audible, sir. Yes, Mr. Denis, I can hear your voice clearly.
May I know how, is this the first time for you to join the session?
I think second time, miss. Sorry, sir. Second time.
How do you know this group from?
I know from Mami Malona. Maybe.
Oh, Mami Malona. Yeah. And you just, probably you came after 8:30, yeah? Isn't it?
I beg your pardon, sir? I beg your pardon?
You
Sorry?
came to the room after 8:30, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's why, let me, it's okay. So my name is Denis Andreas. I'm the speaker for tonight, and I am one of the founder of Speaking Practice Group. And why, if you see my nickname is Doraemon, so actually, I'm the English teacher, and the name of Doraemon was given when I became the teacher in English First, EF, in 2017 at that moment. Why Doraemon? Because you probably can see that I am fat. I have dark hair, and I like Doraemon character. That's why my nickname is Doraemon, because the first letter is the same. And you are talking, do I learn languages? Yes. So previously I was talking about I learn languages from Duolingo, Miss Sri. I learned Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, and also Arabic, and also French. So I already did my Duolingo learning since 48 days ago. So it's already been 2 months. And if you ask me, do I speak all languages? I would say I am still learning. I am still learning. I don't say, if you ask me, do I speak English? I do. I do speak English. But do I speak those languages yet? I am still in the process of learning. So that's why previously I sent the presentation about them. So, do I answer your question?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Denis. So, why are you interested to be polyglot, sir?
That's a good question. That's also the question that previously asked to me. So, to be honest with you, I get bored in English. I get bored in English. I mean, teaching English every day, for me, it's kind of frustrated. Well, not frustrated. I love it, but sometimes, like, I want to learn something new. So when I learned English for the first time, it actually happened when I was in 2005, Miss Sri. So in 2005, I got a chance to be the exchange student. At that moment, I went to US, United States of America, for a year. So it was the time that I actually learned English. But I also learned English from zero at that time. And I didn't join any course. So I learned English from my daily life. When I was there, my host family also had language course. But the language course was not about English. So my mom, my host mother, she's from Colombia. So she speaks Spanish. And her husband is American, but they both went to Japan. So at home, sometimes they practice Spanish and Japanese at the same time. But it was my experience when I was in 2005. I maintain my English, but I don't maintain the other languages. And last time I also got inspired by one of the TikTokers. I forgot his name. He said that he can speak 7 languages right now by 3 years, just using the apps. So I was saying previously, the problem is how can we consistently studying? because
Yes,
no motivation, no friends, and that's what I'm actually feeling right now.
Okay. So, Mr. Dennis,
Yes.
why do you choose 4 languages that, as you mentioned before, Portuguese, French, Japan, and Spanish?
That's a good question. First, I chose Spanish and Japanese because I told you that I got that experience when I was in US. So Spanish is easy. Well, not easy. I mean, like the pronunciation is similar to Indonesian. I don't say that everything is the same, but similar. So unlike French, the pronunciation sometimes is difficult.
Yeah.
So Spanish, they say gratis, zapatos, yo como, el carne. For example, I eat meat. So the problem is probably grammar, like female and masculine and feminine, but I don't care. What I want to care is about how can I use the languages. And why Japanese? Actually, I don't learn Japanese much now because like I told you, it needs your motivation, your self-motivation. And like if Japanese and Spanish is quite far. So when I learn Spanish, it doesn't help me. But I learn Spanish and Portuguese. It's similar. I don't say that's different. It's similar. With French, also similar. So in my Duolingo, I have 5 languages, but I concentrate more with Spanish and Portuguese and also French right now. So, and previously I just gave How about you, Miss Sri? What's your activity, if I may know?
Actually, my activity as a housewife of one son, and then, but when I was in senior high school and junior school, and then also in college, I love English.
Oh, nice.
Even when I was in a college, I'm not. My major is not English. My major is not English, but economics. But I love English. Actually, Okay, talking about the polyglot. Actually, I love what is it? Japanese also, means. Sorry. Actually, but that's very difficult to find the partner to practice the Japanese. But for English, I think it's not.
It's not that difficult.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct, sir. So, but actually, I need someone who can help me to find like someone who has like someone who has same passionate to learn about Japanese, because actually I can speak Japanese, but not so good. So that's why I want to maintain and also I want to improve my Japanese. But until now, I don't have. I have, but not active. It's so difficult, And then according to my friend who can speak Japanese, that Prapti, the Asri, it is a little rather difficult to find Japanese community, because for Japanese like introvert person, so they want to share about Japanese and etc. And then I asked to my friends, okay, I think it's okay not Japanese people, but I think from Indonesia who can speak Japanese, to like make a group of community, so we can what is it? We can practice frequently, to speak Japanese. Oh yeah, I see. But it's so difficult. Why, Mr. Dennis? Why?
In my opinion, that's true. I also haven't found any community yet about people who can speak Spanish or Portuguese. I haven't found them. So that's why, because I have, but my level of Spanish or Portuguese or even Japanese is basic. So I mean, like, it reminds me when I was a baby, probably. Like I know la tele, I know agua. I can mention words. I can also mention the sentence, but not how do I say? Not that fluent. One of the reason why I also want to learn different languages, because I actually want to feel someone who cannot speak English, because they say that their vocabulary is limited. I mean, I want to feel that again. And I feel that because like, you know, because I'm a teacher, and and if you ask me about English, I've been learning since 2005. I keep maintaining it. But Spanish or Portuguese or Japanese, long time ago. So I started from scratch. And that's probably what my students feel, you know, because sometimes I feel difficult to tell to the student who just learn English from scratch, because I lost that sense. And one of the reasons for me to keep the language is to learn from Duolingo, Miss Sri. I don't have confidence, to be honest. One of the reason why I deliver this presentation, because I want to put myself to speak Spanish in front of people. Previously, I was speaking Spanish. I was trying to tell people what Spanish is. Like I showed
that's
some
good.
presentation, because I don't have any community for Spanish people, and I think I'm not confident yet. Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's good. Dennis, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just now you mentioned that secrets. What do you mean secrets in Indonesia? You mean secret is goresan?
Secret. What did I say about secret?
Yeah. No, not secret. Secrets. Learning by secrets.
Oh, learning from scratch. Learning from
Scratch,
zero.
yeah.
Scratch, it's like, you know, learning from zero, learning from scratch, learning from nothing that you cannot do.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, because when I
look
for in the dictionary, like scratch is like goresan.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's why learning from scratch.
Oh,
you know, learning from zero, because I don't know anything.
Oh.
I mean, I just know vocabulary, like I told you.
Yeah. But maybe according to me, that why we have difficulty to find like Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese community, because maybe this languages is not international language, and
That's
also
true.
I agree with you, Mr. Dennis, that what is it besides English, there is not someone like an expert. So difficult, like the vocabulary is limited, so it's difficult to make like a group to practice to speak, because our vocabulary is limited, different with English, because you know that everyone maybe has everyone has a basic of English from elementary school, junior high school, in a senior high school. So even they not expert, but they still can speak English, sir.
But I a bit disagree with that. Not everyone, Miss Sri. You might find some people, probably they know words, probably, but confidence is the most difficult part. I found that people always say like this: my vocabulary is limited. It also happened in English. You like English from beginning, but not all people like English, and I found them in my students. You know, I don't feel that too, because for me, English is okay. You know, that's one of the reasons why I want to learn different language, because like I said to you, my friend also told me she's Australian, she speaks English, and she said that, and she took her master degree in Spanish. And I asked her, why do you take Spanish for your master? And she said that because she went to Mexico last time. So she said that going to Mexico, improving her Spanish a lot. So I was thinking like, yes, when I went to America, everyone spoke English. Everyone. So I did not need to translate. I didn't need to translate. But here, not everyone speaks English, right? Not everyone. Unless if you find a community. That's true. English community is much easier than other languages. But I don't think that everyone has the same level of English, I think. You know, or same level of confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. So please, Mr. Dennis, if you find the Japanese community, please inform me. Put me into that group.
Or probably we can announce the group, because you know what? Sometimes in our group they have other groups as well. So So we don't know
Oh,
because we don't know, right? We don't know if someone has because they also have some other English community as far as I know, some others here.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, I
But if
see,
I
I see,
have
I see,
later,
I
I'm
see.
gonna tell you mystery. So
Thank you
thank you
so
very much
much.
anyway.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
talking to you.
Nice to talk to you too, Mr. Denis.
See you in the main room. Bye bye. Okay. Hi, Kaisan. Hi, Miss Iklasi.
Hello, Mr. Denis.
Okay.
The hola.
Akhirnya.
Hola, amigo.
Juga maskernya.
Hola, Mr. Heka.
¿Qué tal?
Assalamualaikum.
Hola.
Salam.
Salam.
I can't believe he's still using that thing.
Oh
Soal
no, he
Tamis ya,
will
you mean ya?
nothing again. No.
That one is much okay rather than the other one. Oh, I feel terrified, Altamis. Yeah. Ooh, don't give me that mask.
I
Don't
think you're
kill me,
getting much more
Altamis.
handsome when
I
you
still want
are here.
alive.
No.
All right. Okay, thank you, everyone. It seems that everyone from the breakout rooms already get back to the main room. Before we are going to choose the new moderator, Maad. Besides, we are choosing the new moderator and the new presenter next week. I'd like to introduce some new participants because I think some new participants join here. First is Miss Iklasi. Miss Ikhlas, yeah, Miss Ikhlas.
Yes,
Would you mind
that's right.
introducing yourself and how do you know this program from?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Denis, for the time. Hello, everybody. My name Ikhlas. I'm from Pemalang, Jawa Tengah. And I know this group from my friend. So one day I post a story in my WhatsApp that I want to have a partner to speak in English because I want to improve my speaking, but I don't have any friend to talk. So she suggests me to join this community. So she shared the information, and tonight I joined this Zoom meeting because of her.
May I know
Thank
who is
you.
she?
That's all.
May I know who is she?
Ataya.
Ataya.
Ataya
I
Bimala.
think I know. Yeah. She joins here too. Thank you, Miss Ikhlas, for introducing yourself. Hopefully,
Okay, thank you,
you
Mr.
can
Denis.
join again next time. Yeah. This group is
Yes.
open for everyone. Open for every age. You can see that the bocil there. No, just kidding. I don't know
Yes.
by bocil. No.
It's
If
very
you
fun to talk.
Any grandma here?
Maybe I want to join the bocil group. I'm bocil too.
Welcome
Just
with the
kidding, guys. I know. I'm sorry
Yes.
that I
Welcome with
call
the
you with
bomb.
that one. Okay. Besides Miss Ikhlas, Miss Nafi. Are you also the new participant here, Miss Nafi? Miss Nafi, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I'm new in here.
Can you please introduce yourself and how do you know this program from, Miss Nafi?
Okay. First, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Nafi Alzanugroho. You can call me Nafi, and I am 12 years old. I know this program from my English teacher. His name is Miss Iren.
Oh, Miss Iren is your English teacher. Yeah.
Yes.
So you are still junior high school, Miss Nafi?
Yes.
Wow. Nice to have you here.
Okay, thank you.
After Miss Nafi, I was talking to Miss Sri last time, but Miss Sri said that she joined this twice. But have you already introduced yourself to the group, Miss Sri?
Actually, I already introduced myself.
Okay.
Now it is.
Probably
you compare it with the other thing, bro.
Probably I didn't join at that moment. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Sri. How about, okay. because people use name like nickname here. Miss or
Please
Mr.
make your
RH.
name the right one, please.
Miss or Mr. RH, are you the new participant here? Because
Hello, yeah, good evening.
would you mind introducing yourself, sir, please?
I'm sorry?
Would you please introducing yourself and how do you know this program from?
Okay, my name is Robit.
Okay, Mr. Robit.
RH is stand from Robit Himami.
Okay.
This is the first time after maybe 1 year I not join the community.
Oh, you joined this
the...
1 year ago, yeah?
Yo.
Welcome back,
Yes,
brother.
before with Pak Tommy and who's that another?
Welcome back, Sepuh.
Welcome. Okay, so it's what's your activity, if we may know? Are you what's your activity basically? What do you do?
I'm an employee. I'm an employee of the company in Jakarta. So every day, yeah, just like another employee.
Okay.
Work every day, and then at night it's have with time with family, and then join in any community. This is good for our because they will improve our English, and then like Miss who's the previous that
with you
we have to practice our skill every day so we can improve it.
Thank you very much for joining back, Mr. RH.
Yes, the community is good thing.
Okay, thank you. All right, beside Mr. RH, who else? Okay, nobody else is new, yeah? Thank you, sir. Nobody else is new. Mr. Torik, Brother Kaisan, Miss Elita, Miss Henning, Miss Kia, Brother Atamis, Sister Haura, Miss Zizi, Mr. Nabil, Mr. Maad, Mr. Kaipa, Miss Aisha, Miss Sri, Miss SC, Miss I, Miss Nafi, and Miss RH. Okay, so now we go to the next speaker next week. For your information, if you can be the speaker if you already joined this group for 2 meetings, and you can join our WhatsApp. Haura, do you still have the link of our WhatsApp group, Haura?
I will search it again.
Would you mind helping me and
Yes.
typing down in the chat box, yeah? So like for Miss Ikhlas, Miss Nafi, if they want to join the WhatsApp group, they can. Okay, so now anybody here wants to be the speaker? It's okay, Miss Lee. You may leave. Take care. Thank you. All right. Anybody wants to be the speaker? Let me just ask then. Miss Aisha, do you want to be the speaker? Because you've just got the... Am I correct that you've just got the scholarship, Miss Aisha?
No, I didn't get the scholarship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And for this week, I've just entering my 3rd semester, so my time is
Busy,
pretty hectic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay, Miss Aisha. Oh, I'm sorry. I get switch between you and another Aisha. I'd like to apologize. The one that I know is the other Aisha. Sorry, Miss Aisha.
It's totally okay, Mr. Dennis.
So, okay. How about Brother Kaisan? Do you want to be the speaker, Brother Kaisan? You've been joining more than one time.
I'm actually really interested at becoming the moderator.
You want to be the moderator? Okay, sure, because you never become the moderator, yeah? Not yet, yeah? So you want to be the moderator?
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
You want to be the moderator?
Yes, I'm gonna take it.
Awesome. Then the speaker will be Brother Maad, because Brother Maad already had trick for moderator, but not yet to be the speaker. Come on, Brother Maad.
Okay, I think I will take that place. Okay, fine.
Yes. Awesome. That's what we call
Fine.
I think Mr. Maad is already quadric in presenting. in being a moderator.
Being moderator, yeah, but
Yeah.
being the speaker, not yet, right?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
He hasn't.
Mantap.
So that's great, Mr.
Ada
Maad.
ditiru.
So next
Oh,
week,
it's okay,
the
it's okay,
speaker
it's
will
okay.
be Mr. Maad and Mr. Kaisan will be the moderator. Very nice. Thank you very much,
Okay,
everyone.
so
If
I'm
you
going to
can,
be the moderator.
yes, you'll be the moderator and Maad will be the speaker, right?
I see.
Oh, the presentator.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Speaker,
presenter will be
presenter,
Brother Maad and the
playing.
moderator will be Brother Kaisan. Okay? Thank you very much. Let's
Thank you
take a
much.
group picture again. If you can turn on the camera. All right. And let's take.
But Altamis, that's not your real face. Okay, that's not your real face. So
If you ask that, then you will ask Mr. Torik then. Mr. Torik also
you're not
not the real
going.
face.
Just oh.
Oh, Miss Zizi also not the real face for that one. I'm just kidding, Matt.
I am not the real face, Matt.
Of course.
Yeah, Nabil also. I am not the real face, of
They just an
course.
AI.
Let's take a picture.
Tapi
Yeah?
real face.
3, 2. Oh, thank you, Miss Haura. Okay, wait, hang on. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, you may. 3 and 2 and 1. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.